All right, we're all set?
Yep. All right. So just bring OBS Studio back up real quick, just in case it crashes again. Okay.
Hey,
So
I'm gonna stay in here so they can hear your commentary. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Other than that, wait. Actually, let me fix something. Yeah, everything's fine. Yeah, you start whenever you're ready. And I'll see you.
Okay.
Good luck.
All right. So I'll just start now. So this is Pac-Man Arrangement 2005, first release on the PSP on Namco Museum Battle Collection, and later re-released on the Xbox 360 on some collection, and then
On Pac-Man Museum for Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, and PC. And it just went down again. So a bit about arrangement for the PlayStation Portable or the Battle Collection. A key thing to note is that there is no Kinky in this iteration. The ghosts can't turn giant, so to say, during normal levels. It's just Pac-Man and the 4 ghosts. Your dashes are retained, or there are portals in there as well. Or warps, rather. Like, the main thing that differs is that there's like one boss after every 5 levels or so. PrinceRallis is down. Shall I take over? Or... oh dear. I guess I should do something then. Whoa! PrinceRallis, please.
okay. Alright, it should be that now. I'm actually gonna pause this. Okay. So yeah, this is Arrangement 2005. First level's done, and now the second level. So yeah, there is no Kinky in this version, like there is in
the arcade variant.
Yeah, and the difficulty in this version, different difficulties actually instead of just changing the AI, it actually changes the entire maze layouts. I'm playing on easy mode right now. My original intent was to play normal, but since we're behind schedule, I decided to play on easy, so I can do it a lot faster.
And also, unlike the arcade variant, you can dash whenever you want, in an unlimited amount of times. Like, it's not one and done.
Okay. One thing I really dislike about this version is if you hold the opposite direction that you're boosting,
It just stops you.
It just stops you, and it's really annoying when that happens.
I guess the upside of that would be that if you hit a wall, you don't get stunned for a second or two.
Yeah. All right, and almost done. So yeah, there are 6 worlds in this game. Each one has 5 levels. The 5th level, like in All Stars, is always a boss. So here we get to the first boss. This is the Red Ghost, whichever you want to call him.
Giant Blinky.
Yeah.
We'll see him again later.
Yeah, so basically the bosses in this game, unlike the original arrangement where you just ate all the dots, this one...
Eat the power pellets and the ghosts.
Yep. Eat the power pellet and they'll split into a million different ghosts.
And eat them.
And you eat all of them. And this is one reason why easy is the best difficulty to play on. Because 6 dots appear at once, or 6 power pellets appear at once, rather than 4 if you were playing on easy or normal. And I think it's the same on hard, actually. So once you eat all the ghosts except for 1, the last one will be
Not normal sized.
But he'll be a little faster.
Yeah. Sort of like Cruz Alroy in a way.
Yeah, and it can actually be really annoying in some of the later bosses. Specifically boss 2, I find it really annoying.
Giant Pinky.
Yeah, I'm going to try and turn the audio up a bit. Okay. So yeah, there are also these doors that open and close, but they don't really... I mean, sometimes they're kind of annoying, but if you have a good route, they shouldn't be that bad. So something that is actually different about the this version, the PSP version, and the Namco or Pac-Man Museum version is some of the graphics are actually a little different.
I actually never noticed about that.
Yeah, it's only in like one maze. The graphics look different than in all the others. All right, but now we get to the first level with teleporters. Basically, whatever color teleporter you go on, that's the one you get teleported to.
Basically the same thing as the arcade version.
Yeah.
Except they're a lot slower.
Yeah, they are a lot slower. Okay. I just got an extra life. One thing that is actually harder about this version than the arcade version is if you get a game over, you have to start the entire maze all over. Unlike the arcade version where
you can just continue where you left off.
Yeah. Also, this is the best maze because it's like mostly automatic. So yeah, now we get to Giant Pinky. So Giant Pinky actually has a bit of a different gimmick. Actually, I would say Giant Pinky is actually easier than Giant Blinky because she doesn't always go after you. She just kind of waits there, and then after a while
Waits
goes
to
after
fire
you.
her laser.
Yeah, whereas Giant Blinky is constantly moving towards you. But yeah, I
Not
actually
necessarily.
hate this boss on normal difficulty because you only get two power pellets, and there's a lot of waiting around for them to respawn.
Yeah, that's the thing that sucks.
All right, and the last one's all the way over here. Still got it though. Okay.
All right, nice.
Now we go to World 3. And we get introduced to elevators. Elevators obviously move you up to the next level, but you have to wait for them.
We'll see them in Adventures in Time.
They're a little different Adventures in Time, though.
Yep.
Alright, but yeah. If I would have gotten there quicker, I probably could have actually done this maze without having to wait, but I'm not used to using this controller. Alright. Alright.
So something that's unfortunate on Pac-Man Museum version of Arrangement, you cannot skip the ready on the screen. You can't skip the rest, but not ready.
All right, so that present power-up is kind of not good for speedrunning. Basically, what the present power-up does is it turns every Pac Dot into a power pellet.
Oh,
which
that's what it does.
isn't good for a couple reasons. Because if you eat ghosts, that's slow. And eating power pellets is like eating bigger dots in the arcade version. It slows you down, so it's not that useful unless there's like a lot of ghosts around you. All right. Oh, almost made it.
It's hard. Unlike Adventures in Time, you can't control how the moving platforms go.
Yeah. That's pretty annoying. Okay. And now we get to Giant Inky. And we get introduced to a new power-up. The wing, or whatever it's supposed to be. Basically, what the wing does is it allows you to jump. And shoot, I did that too early. I found this power-up to be kind of lame because, for one, it's the only one that's actually mandatory for some parts. Like in this boss, he'll make electricity go that you have to jump over. But unlike Adventures in Time and Mania, you can't always jump. You have to have the power-up. So if you don't have the power-up, you're screwed. And when you jump, there's kind of a delay between you hitting the button and actually jumping, so...
And he has he no longer has access to the helmet that contains the electricity, so... And we're out of there. Stage 4.
I really hate this level because you can do what I'm doing right now, where you go in a circle to get on these boost pads, but I'm usually really bad at it.
But then you can't turn around.
Yeah. That was actually really good, though. There's little mistakes.
Yeah, that was.
In the middle of it, but... So that was pretty good. Okay, get the dot, please.
Yeah, I get that a lot as well. Hey, Pac-Man, stop missing the dot. Thank you.
All right, and this level's just about over. And of course, Clyde wants to be annoying, so.
Yeah. Stop being smart, Clyde.
All right, so now we get to the shoe power up. I haven't really found any use for it, speed wise, since
It just stops you for a second
yes,
until
you have to
release the
stop.
button.
I guess one thing it could be good for is if there are a lot of ghosts around you.
Yeah.
You can use that to stun them, but other than that, I don't really
Find any use for that.
Yeah. This maze is actually shoot. That top part of this maze I actually find to be really annoying. Hang it. Okay, I should be back now.
Yeah.
All right, so this is boss number 4, Giant Clyde.
Who controls the giant bulldozer?
Yeah, so basically you just want to... he's going to try and ram at you, so you just don't want to be at the very... You just want to... I don't know what I'm trying to say. Just don't get hit by him.
Doesn't the bulldozer kill you even if someone's not operating it?
Yeah, I believe so, actually. If not that, then it's whatever the final boss uses that does that.
Oh, he just got rammed by Clyde. Thanks a lot.
So something about this boss, though, is I'm fairly certain, even on normal, where you have less
There you go.
power-ups or power pellets, I'm fairly certain you can still get it without having to wait for more power pellets to appear.
All right, so World 5 is your water world.
World 5 is my favorite world in the game because of the scroll power-up. Scroll power-up is basically the blue pill from the arcade version.
Oh,
Where a
nice.
second you comes and you can clear the maze twice as fast. But unlike the blue pill, there's no way to manipulate for it. It's either based on how many dots you eat that it comes, or it's based on time. It's not used that often because you can only get it in specific levels, unlike arcade where you can get it in every level, or just about every level.
It depends on how many ghosts you eat.
Oh.
Or if you could... I think that's what it is.
All right. I just know that it seems to consistently appear at a certain point in one level. Yeah, I think it appears in this level, but I think I already have half the maze done by the time it appears, so it's not that useful. And I just died, so let's just see if we can make it useful at this point.
Also, apparently, the vulnerability of the ghosts decreases after, or like really late in the stages.
Okay, yeah, I'm not going to get any use out of the scroll in this level. All right. There's really not that many levels you actually
Rallis, please. But yeah, the blue pill exists in this game, just in a different form. You wouldn't be able to recognize it right away. So while we wait for Rallis to come back up, hopefully. I think he went down again at around 5-4. So if I were to guess, he should be on the boss of 5-5. And then there's one more world after that. Oh dear. Is Rallis down? Rallis' internet, please.
All right, but now we get to the best boss in the game. So they took the scroll power up, which is basically the blue pill from Arrangement, and they made an entire boss fight out of it. You have to use both Pac-Mans to eat all of the ghosts. Okay.
First, Giant Blinky.
And the Giant Pinky. And then Giant Inky and Clyde, which you have to kind of wait until they get out of the way if you need a power up from up there. Shoot, I need to scroll power up. Okay, there we go.
Yeah, it's quite tricky maneuvering around them. Oh dear.
All right. And done with World 5. Now the last world. So yes, the last world in this level is also a castle type or mansion type place.
I think isn't it called the Ghost World as well? Since it's like the Ghost Homeland and the Ghosts aren't as vulnerable over there as in the others.
I'm not entirely sure. Come on. Okay, and some of that level. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the other level that the scroll was really useful in. Shoot, I didn't mean to do that.
That's okay. Oh dear.
So yeah, there's a scroll. Get the scroll.
Oh yeah, this is very useful.
And then we just get this entire top area really quickly.
Boom. And I think the
Okay. Come on, Inky, please.
Inky, please.
Okay. All right, and just about done. Of course, I should have eaten Pinky while I had the chance, but oh well.
Yeah.
All right.
Last normal maze of the game.
Yep.
Also, the shortest time, which the ghosts are vulnerable.
Okay. So yeah, now you'll be able to see actually the present in action, or not. Well, okay, yeah. I'll just show it. Why not? Yeah, it turns all
boom, boom.
of the pack dots into power pellets. So now we get to the most annoying boss, the final boss. So all the ghosts are going to take turns taking control of the machine, and
So what the final boss is, when you eat a power pellet, only one of the ghosts will pop out. And the other 3 ghosts will be able to control it.
and they'll all take turns controlling it, and they're, depending on who's control, it'll be similar to their boss fight. Blinky will kind of move in a diagonal direction to try and get you. Pinky will always chase you. Will
I think
shoot a beam of lightning that you have to jump over.
Yeah.
Not entirely sure what Clyde does.
he might just try and ram you over. Yeah. But let's see. After eating a power pellet, if you eat another, the ghosts just might stay on the field. And another won't pop out until the ghosts go back into the device that they're controlling, whatever it is. So Blinky comes out first. He might go back in. And Pinky, Inky, Clyde, back to Blinky until you eat it, each and every ghost. And it's like that for the rest of the boss fight. And it's really quite anticlimactic because all the other boss fights are similar to that of the final boss. You just need ghosts. That this is it.
Okay, she'll be back now.
Still down?
Shoot. Okay.
There we go.
All right, let's see if we can finish. Oh no, Blinky's still got quite a bit left.
Yep.
Pinky's the worst, I think. Shoot.
Pinky, please.
Dang it. I could not. The power up just didn't show up, so I could not get it. All right, but I think Clyde is gone. Or not Clyde, Blinky. And now Clyde.
Gone. Clyde is gone.
So yeah, now Pinky just. Oh, shoot. Of course, I had to switch. Oh my gosh. If I game over, it's going to be really bad. Okay.
And now
And
time.
that's it. Oh my gosh. So yeah, that was Pac-Man Arrangement PSP. And it actually has credits, unlike the arcade one that just shows
Everything.
yeah. It shows all these pictures stuff.
So that's the arrangement for the PlayStation Portable.
Yep.